Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Rubber, the 2010 movie that is really hard to quantify as far as genres. You can call it a thriller, a horror, sci-fi, ridiculous, kind of awesome. But before I get into all that and explain what this movie is about for those of you who haven't heard about it, which I'm assuming is probably going to be a few of the people watching this video, I want to say thank you so much to my buddy Moonlander. He runs a YouTube channel and he reviews movies, he talks about things he got off eBay, just talks about the things he loves in general, and he's just an awesome dude, and he was kind enough to send this movie my way. I've wanted to watch it for quite a long time, and it was just so cool of him, and I am very appreciative. I will not forget that he did this for me, and it just means the world to me, more than anything else, that he thought enough of me that he wanted to send it my way, and also because it was really cool to be able to watch it. And I have an Amazon wish list in the comment section below, or the description section below, I should say, and anybody who was kind enough to send me something off it, I would be just forever grateful. And thank you so much, Moonlander. It's just so cool of you. There'll be a link to his channel also in the description below. Go check him out. Awesome dude. Now when it comes to the movie, for those of you who have never heard of this, which I think it would be perfectly normal because this movie was far from a box office smash, I should say. This movie is a very interesting one. Basically, the movie starts off with a gentleman who gets out of a car, and it's a police cruiser, and instead of getting out of like the seat, he gets out of the trunk and immediately goes and addresses the camera straight on and talks about things in movies that happen for absolutely no reason, that are never explained. He talks about the look of E.T. He talks about a number of movies where these things happen that are not necessarily explained, but you just kind of take them on their face value and go with them. And that's their way of setting up the fact that this movie is going to start off with a premise that there's never going to be an explanation. It's very peculiar, but if you go with it, it can be a really fun time. And the premise of this movie is this: a tire comes to life essentially and is sentient and rolls around and watches people do things, and then you find out that it has pyrokinetic abilities and can basically, it will start wobbling like crazy and blow things up with its mind. And also there is a crowd of people there to watch the movie, which basically is them with binoculars watching the tire go around doing its thing, and they see it as a movie, but obviously they're right there. It's this really kind of interesting thing. It's kind of a commentary on society and our ability to kind of watch things as bystanders, and how it almost has like a movie effect in reality when you kind of watching these things. I mean, there's all these studies about people who are disassociate from what's happening in front of them, especially if they're watching something on their screen or watching it through their camera or what have you. So I thought that was all really interesting, but don't get me wrong, this movie is not really about, you know, dissecting the world or trying to really say a whole lot. It's just, it really feels like at the end of the day, the director and the person who directed this movie also wrote it, came up with this ludicrous idea and decided to do it and decided to extrapolate on where to go from it, and then just started coming up with more and more peculiarities to throw in there, and it's just really interesting. They introduced the concept that basically the story will have to continue until all of the film goers are killed or no longer watching. So things keep barreling forward, and just kind of random things take place. And you have moments where some of the film goers go up and address the people that are in the movie and say, "Well, why would you do that?" Stuff like that. I mean, it's just, this movie is just altogether wacky, ridiculous, entertaining, if you can buy into it. If that sounds like something that is just not going to be something you can invest in, and it's funny, there are moments where you can almost, if you really buy into it, you can almost like feel emotion coming from the tire, which it's not a sentence you ever really expect to say as a human being, but nevertheless, it's true. I really enjoyed the heck out of this movie. I definitely wouldn't suggest it for everyone, but if you're the type of person that can buy into something ludicrous like that, if the concept makes you interested, then by all means give it a try. So those are my thoughts on Rubber. Let me know in the comments below if you ever heard of it, what you think of the concept, if it seems like something you could ever get into, whatever you want to say, and trust me, I understand there could be a lot of things said about this film. Other than that, please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more likely that people will come and check out my videos that wouldn't otherwise, and that would just absolutely make my day. And if you are one of those people who are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I'm putting out new videos, and would just absolutely make my day, because I love talking to people about films, and I would love you to be one of them. Other than that, have yourself a nice day.